Hello, it's Cabo, and I've got a mod for 1.5.2 here. This mod pretty much just takes the new structure saving algorithm that is introduced in 1.6.3 and ports it to 1.5.2, so if you didn't move to 1.6 because you didn't want to lose the nether fortresses because they broke between 1.5 and 1.6, you can now just load up this mod, go and load up any structures in your world in 1.5.2, make sure that the mod saves them. Once you've done that, simply start up 1.6.3 or 1.6.4 or this new snapshots, any version that's using the new structure saving algorithm, and they should work just fine. So that's the idea behind the mod. Go ahead and give a little demonstration here. Just create a random world, hop into the nether, load up a fortress, show that it works in both 1.5.2, and then when I save everything and load it up in 1.6 or a snapshot version, actually I'll load up a snapshot, you can see it's working just fine. So go ahead and build up a portal here and hop into the nether. So let's go. Now I might not have a good nether fortress right off the bat, so I may fly around for a bit and find one. I want to find one that's out in the open so it's easy to see all the spawning. So I'll fly around for a bit, look for something nice, and get back to you once I find it. See you then. Okay, took me a while, but here's a nice open nether fortress. You can see there's a skeleton on it right now, but I'm going to switch the difficulty to peaceful and then switch it back to hard. So hopefully we'll see some spawns. Not yet. Let's try it again. So yeah, there you go. Skeleton spawning on there, one over there, and as you can see, we're in 1.5.2. Now, I'll do it one more time just for demonstration purposes. Yeah, lots of skeletons and blazes spawning all around. So that's good. It's working like expected. Now we'll switch over to the snapshot and show that it's still working even when we switch over. So be right back. Alright, so we're now in 13W38C, one of the new snapshots. And if we load our world again, we'll see exactly as we left it. Some skeletons and stuff back there, blazes, and just to test it out, make it peaceful, and then you can see blazes spawning when we switch to hard. Do it a few more times just to be sure. Yep, skeleton spawning there, blazes spawning there, everywhere we are expecting them. So pretty cool, working as expected. Some over there. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Now I'll show you how to install it on both the server and the client if you're not sure, but it's a pretty easy process, so we'll get to that. Okay, to install the mod, first thing you need to do, of course, is download it. You'll get a archive zip file like this, save structures 152.zip from the download link, and then you can just open it with whatever program you need to open it. If you're on Windows, then WinZip, WinRAR, 7-zip is actually what I like to use. If you're on a Mac, then I don't know, find something for it. There's programs out there. But anyway, once you have them, go ahead and open it up, and inside you'll see two folders, Minecraft and Minecraft Server. The Minecraft folder is for the client, and the Minecraft server is, of course, for the server. So pretty straightforward there. Two different ways to install, depending on whether or not you need to do it in single player or whether or not you're trying to do it for multiplayer work. Now, I'll start with the server side because it's probably the easiest, fewer steps, quicker to understand. So if you're installing it on a server, first thing you need to do is have a Minecraft server jar. And it might not be called Minecraft server.jar, it might be called something else, but it should be for the 1.5.2 version. And if you're installing it, then you probably don't need to download it already. You probably already know where it is. So just go to wherever it's located and then install it there. I'd actually recommend making a backup copy first. So just copy your server.jar just in case something corrupts it. Shouldn't happen, but just to be safe, go ahead and make a backup. Then you can just mod to your heart's content without having to worry. Anyway, once you're ready to mod, go ahead and open it up as well with an archiver file program with like 7-zip, and you'll see inside a bunch of folders and class files. This is where you're going to need to put the mod. To get it, just go to the Minecraft server folder inside of the mod file, and you'll see a bunch of class files. Just copy all of these, drag and drop into Minecraft server.jar, just like that. So now you have all of the mod files inside. Mod is installed. You can just take this and launch it. And actually, I'll go ahead and test that just to show. Just create a folder here so that it doesn't fill up my desktop. So we take our modded jar and we can just launch it. If you have your paths, Java paths set up correctly, you can see it works just fine. It's running, preparing spawn area. This is a fresh world, so it's just creating a bunch of stuff. And then it's done. And once it's done, you can go ahead and close it out and check out the data file, and you'll see we have a temple that generated, a few mine shafts that generated. If we had gone out and looked for nether fortresses and villages and is there anything else? Strongholds, then we'd see all of those in there as well. But all we have now is the temple and mine shaft because that's all it generated in that little spawn area. But as you can see, works just fine for the server. Now you can just upgrade your jar to 1.6.3 or later, and it should work fine with all the structures saved. They should get loaded without any problem. Now, for the client, it's a little more complicated. Let's open this up again. So we have the same files pretty much, but we need to install it a little differently. First thing we need to do is get to our user folder. So just go to whatever user folder you have, then go to app data, roaming.minecraft, if this is your Minecraft folder, which it most likely is. If you're not sure how to get here, you can also type into the search bar %, app data, %, and press enter, and it will take you to roaming. Then you should see Minecraft there. Assuming, of course, that that's the folder you're using, which is the default one, so probably will be. Then you go to versions, and you'll see all the versions that you've downloaded. Here I have 1.5.2 and the snapshot version. Since we're going to make a mod of 1.5.2, I'm going to make a copy of this one and just create a copy. I'm going to go ahead and rename this folder to 1.5.2 mod, and then change the names of the jar file and the JSON file inside to 1.5.2 mod as well. So just like this. Then go ahead and open the mod.json file with text editor, just using WordPad here, and you'll see the ID. This should match whatever your jar file is, or whatever your folder is, or whatever you're calling it. So 1.5.2 mod, just like this. Go ahead and save it, and then you can close it, and now you'll have a version for the modded jar. Now we actually have to mod it. To do that, go ahead and open the modded jar, or the mod jar, with your archiver program. You'll see it looks quite a bit like the server, a little bit different, but pretty similar. And you'll see this folder, meta-inf. Select that folder and delete it. If you don't delete it, then it won't launch client-side. So go ahead and delete that. Then go to your Minecraft folder, and just like before, copy all of the class files into the folder. Just like this. Once you've done that, it's done, it's ready to be used. So we can go ahead and bring up the launcher, and I've already got a couple of profiles created, but as you can see, if we select Cabo PC 152 mod, if I go to edit profile, you can see we have selected here use version release 152 mod. It's basically what you'll need to do. Once you get it, you can just save profile and then launch the mod, and it will work. And that's all you have to do. Now, a couple things to note about this mod. Does it work with Bucket? I have no idea. Haven't tested it. I don't use Bucket, but it probably should. If it doesn't, then I'm sorry. But good luck, and I hope it does work. If not, maybe you can load the seed in a normal version. Just go and load all the structures that you want saved, then copy the structure files into your new world, and then it should be okay from there. Also, is it compatible with other mods? It should be compatible with a lot of mods, but I can't guarantee that. I don't know which mods are incompatible, so to be safe, you should do it on a clean version of Minecraft without any other mods installed. I cannot guarantee that it will work with any other mods. So that's all there is to it. I hope this video was helpful. I hope the mod will be helpful for anybody who needs to upgrade from 1.5.2 but doesn't want to lose their nether fortresses, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.